Guys, we want to talk about how we were able to pull off this affordable bedroom retreat and really make it affordable. And we're talking $5,000 soup to nuts. And these were the winners of the free virtual room makeover challenge that you all voted on. You probably remember the before shot. This was the bed view before, and I gotta say to the lucky winner of this room, Mama, I love it that you used carpet samples as a makeshift headboard. I'm gonna steal that idea one day. I think that is so creative, but we wanted you to have a real bed. And here is what you get. We're gonna go through all of the secrets of how we made this work. Here was the other angle. And like so many of you, I've had tons of clients over the years come to me. Picking a paint color is just hard. It is. And I love it that you noticed that this wasn't going exactly right and you stopped. That's really smart. And you're right. This began to make the room feel a little bit dark. And so we picked the perfect color blue. This blue is one of my favorites, and here's why I love it. It is soft and feminine. It still has a lot of sophistication, and it doesn't go juvenile at all. You can use it in a children's bedroom, but it looks really beautiful in a living room, master bedroom, anywhere. It's one of those precise shades, and it's kind of one of my secret weapons. This was the dresser view. If you walked into my bedroom right now, you would see that we have a lot in common. A lot of people have dressers that look like this. One of the things that I wanted to do, though, was update the look of the dresser and give you guys some more storage. And here's what we did. We painted it white, which is a great trick. And now there's so many sprays that just go on in one coat. You don't even have to prep it. And it's just like a quick, easy way to update your furniture. And then, of course, we gave you Mr. a brand new dresser because we know, not dresser, desk. Because we know that this is where you like to put your gear and clean your guns. And so we wanted to update this whole area, and we'll go through all that in just a second too. But let's start from the top. Just take it in. It's so beautiful. So here were her requirements. She needed this room to function within the family's budget. We understand money doesn't grow on palm trees. Sure doesn't grow on trees in my house. So I love it that we were able to pull this all together for right around $5,000. And when I say that, I really do mean it. I mean, that's including the bed frame, the mattress, the carpeting, the paint, and all the accessories down to your water glass, everything. And she really wanted the room to reflect the way the family lived, which meant that her husband had to have a place to clean his guns. We had to have a place to store his guns and all of his uniforms and gear. But she also really wanted it to reflect their coastal state. They live in Florida. They love the sand and sea, and she wanted it to feel beachy and serene. And she also loves femininity mixed with a hit of modern. And so I think we pulled it off flawlessly. First, let's start with you, husband. I gave you a brand new desk. It's amazing. It has tons of storage. I even got you a brand new wallet that my husband has. It's so MacGyver, and I'll go over that with you in the buying guide, but it's in the budget. Everything we picked was really serene. We really needed to resolve these windows. First of all, they needed to be able to be completely blacked out because the husband works at night and sleeps in the day. So we picked these great blackout roller shades, but we still have curtains that could be pulled in front of them if necessary, but also we thought that this just kind of softened the room up. The second problem with these windows are they're relatively small for the space, and they're kind of placed in odd angles of the room. So many people face this, and a really great solution is to find a big, beautiful piece of art and place it strategically between the windows, and it almost creates a triptych effect as if it were a big art installation, and I love that solution. Here again we have the beautiful modern furniture, the slicker lines mixed with a feminine twist. The tufted headboard with the industrial clip lamps, the modern lines mixed with some feminine chandeliers, the crystals. But the other reason that we chose this chandelier was it had to balance, again, this window. If we didn't have this, that whole elevation would feel a little bit lopsided. And so this just gives a sculptural quality and a little bit of dynamic quality to the space that makes that make sense. The other reason for the curtains is the husband right now has his gun safe mounted right here on the wall. If you want to keep it there, you can, but now the curtain can cover it up. We also know that you could put the gun safe down here or in the closet, so you can hash that out with your wife. But we think this looks so beautiful, and we love it that the rug too is brand new, kind of feels beachy like sand, and it's Stain Master, which is so forgiving. And then here again was the elevation of the dresser. So much more storage, lots of bins and boxes for you to put all of your gear, and if you're anything like my husband, I know you're going to put them just in the baskets and boxes that I provide for you. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, if you're like my guy. But now you have a beautiful workspace that feels like it all makes sense with the rest of the room. So we hope you guys love this space. We loved doing this for you. This was such a fun project, and you were so deserving. And I hope that everyone else that's seeing this room feels inspired to create this space in their own home. We'll go over how all the components are completely interchangeable in another video. And then we'll go through every single pick of the room, why it works in the buying guide. So we'll see you next week.